Why do our dads love Ken Burns documentaries so much?
It's a good question. I think a lot of it has to do with the Civil War series that came out 35 years
Yes,
ago, more than
1990, iconic.
1990, and that the dads, as they get older, get into history in the
Yes.
way that as we're younger, we don't think history is important, which is to our detriment. But as you get older, you sort of understand how important what came before is to what's happening now and where we may be going. And then they begin to invest in, if you're an American, particularly American history and what's going on. And that's where I live. And so there's an interesting synergy. There was a moment after the Civil War series came out where an older woman, a middle-aged woman, came up to me and said, "I love the Civil War so much. What are you working on next?" And I said, "A history of baseball." And she goes, "Oh, my son and my husband will like that." I said, "So you're a military history expert?" And she goes, "No, no, no. I just love the stories." I said, Your husband and your son are going to watch baseball.
Yeah.
I made it for you because it's about those stories,
That's
and it
beautiful.
is about the sort of emotional archaeology that emerges from the stories of us."